Hi guys, welcome back to Nebula Fox Toy Reviews. It's the first video of the month, so you know what that means. It means an anime figure review, but it's also the first video of December. Yay! Christmas hat's coming out. There we go. This hat fits perfectly over one of the ears, so yay. Unfortunately, it does make the head very heavy to this side, and I don't want to keep it on the ear for too long in case it ruins it. But anyway, yes, anime figure review, except this time it's a live action anime figure review, so it's anime but it's not at the same time. And today we are looking at the S.H.Figuarts Zoro from the live action One Piece series on Netflix. I personally have never watched the anime. I know of it and I know some of the lore because my friend is obsessed with it. It's her favorite anime, but I only know the live action because the live action is only one season at the moment, so it's a lot easier to watch. There's less of it. So yeah, so we're looking at S.H.Figuarts Zoro, live action Zoro. So let's head on over to the review table and take a closer look at him because he looks really cool. Okay, so here we are. There he is. And as usual, we'll take a quick look at the box before we open it. Now, because this is an S.H.Figuarts figure, they are expensive, this box will not be thrown. I will be keeping it because it'll also help me keep all the accessories in one place as well. So anyway, here's the front of the box. So we've got a nice window view of the figure itself. Can't really see much at the moment because of all the reflections. We've got a nice picture of Zoro from the live action One Piece. We've got the live action One Piece logo. And then we've got S.H.Figuarts, Roronoa Zoro, a Netflix series. There we go. On this side, we've got S.H.Figuarts, One Piece, Zoro. On this side, we've got S.H.Figuarts, One Piece, and Boat. On the top, S.H.Figuarts, Zoro. On the bottom, got more words and things and everything else. On the back of the box, we have even more words that I can't read, except this bit. Warning, don't eat it. And we've got the nice, advertising promo images of the figure, and he looks really cool. So let's break him out of the packaging. Being very, very gentle. This is my first experience with an S.H.Figuarts figure. I've had S.H. Monster Arts before, so, same company, different style of figures because they're like big Godzilla monsters and stuff. But this is my first S.H.Figuarts. This is my first, human figure that they've done. Is there tape? Is there tape? There is not tape. Good. Which means I should be able to just crack it open. Hopefully without the pieces flying everywhere because there's a lot of pieces. There we go. Put that plastic off to one side. And here we go. Let's get him out. Ooh, nothing fell off. That's good. We've got the little protective sheets, so let's get them off really quickly. There's one here on his back. There we go. That was easy. Normally you need to pull the figure apart to get at those protective sheets, but not this time. So here he is. Here is Zoro. His waistband thing is very loose, but that's just so it don't get in the way of the articulation. Very green hair. Very green. I do not remember it being this green in the series. In fact, if you look at the promo images, it's green, but it's not that green. It's like a darker green. This is very bright green. I know in the anime, he's got very bright green hair. But when it's an anime figure with green hair, it looks alright. This just looks very green. This is like Jacksepticeye green. But anyway, the head sculpt does look very nice. So we're just going to do a quick overview of the figure and then I'll go into articulation and then we'll have a look at accessories. So the face sculpt does look very nice. I can't remember the name of the guy who plays him. So I'm just going to be like, yes, it looks like Zoro, rather than, yes, it looks like actor's name. Got his clothes, which are done really nicely. Let's just try and... Oh, got these joints. I do not like the joints. This is... So, while this is a review, this is also like a first hands-on look at him as well. I'm used to Figma and Reveltech style of figures. Like I said, this is my first Figuarts human. So we've got a nice looking jacket. And we got his belt. And going all the way down into his trousers, which are very nicely detailed. Like crinkled and all that jazz. Then we got his boots. We got his little booties. So overall, this figure does look very nice. It will look really nice on my shelf. There is no stand for this. So if you want to put him in any sort of fighting pose that means him balancing on one leg, you will need to borrow a base stand, whatever you want to call it. You will need to borrow one from another figure. And it looks like it will have to be one of those that clamps around him because there's no hole in the back for a base. Which is good, because then it doesn't ruin the figure by having looks like he's been shot. Okay, so let's have a look at the articulation. So the head looks like it's on a ball joint, so you can get up and down, tilting side to side, and also looking left and right. The neck looks like it's also on a ball joint, so if you use that neck, you can get him looking like really far down. Seeing if you can look at it, see his toes. His arms can go all the way out, so he can indeed T-pose. If we look at that joint, so it's on just a basic hinge there, but then it pegs into the arm, so it can sort of act like a ball joint. So you can get a full 360 from his arms. I don't like doing that. You've also got, I think it's like a barbell joint, you call it, or a butterfly joint, where you can move the shoulders back and forth, just in focus camera, just in there as well. Elbows are double joint. Oh, do you have a bicep swivel? You do have a bicep swivel. It's a bit tight, so I don't want to use it too much. You do have... It looks like it's meant to be a double jointed elbow. Or is it just a single joint? Oh, no, it might just be a single jointed elbow. Yeah, single jointed elbow. But you do get nice range of movement, so pretty much all the movement you need from an elbow. That is not a swivel, that is just an elbow hinge. And then you've got the hands that are on swivel hinges, I believe. Yeah. So you got your hinge and your swivel. It's just like a peg hinge. And that is so you can easily pop the hand off and put another hand on. And I like that hand came off quite easily, but also is very secure, so it's not going to fall off. How about the other wrist? Let's just loosen the joints on the other arm. Yeah. Oh, this one's a bit stiffer. There we go. Will this want to go back on? There we go. Yeah, that's all good. Waist swivel. Do we have a waist joint? Oh, we do. We've got... Looks like we've got an ab crunch. So, I don't quite like that, though. Because if you look on the back... You've got like a gap, which is nice. I like the gap. But you don't have that gap at the front. Because if you look, if I just bring his arm forward, it looks as if this body piece, which also goes around the front, is one piece, but with a slit. So if you look there, it's where it joins, and that's like where it flexes. That, I have a feeling, is going to tear over time, so I do not like that. So I will most likely not be using the ab crunch. You do have a waist swivel though. Now for the... I will be using the waist swivel because that's not part of the clothing. That's just here under the scarf. For the legs, we can go forward all the way. I'm just going to move his arms out of the way. Let's move it. We can go backwards. Not all the way because his ass is in the way. But we can go like that far back. We can go... Can we do the full splits? Not really. We can almost do the full splits. We do have a thigh swivel there. We do have double, single. It feels like it's a double jointed knee. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is a double jointed knee. But you just get single jointed knee range of movement. A double jointed knee, he would be able to kick himself in the ass. In fact, it looks like it might just be the same sort of joint as the elbow, which actually means it is a single joint, but makes it look like a double joint, so the sculpt isn't destroyed when you bend the knee. So I like that. And then we have, that is also not a swivel like the elbow. We've got forward and back on the ankle. And we also, do we have ankle pivot? Sort of. But we do have the toes. We have the toe bend. So, yeah, I am really happy with that. For my first look at an S.H.Figuarts human figure, I really like it. How do I feel like it compares to a Figma? I don't know, I feel like it's pretty much the same. But it does feel like better quality than a Figma. Like, with old Figmas, like, for example, my Karitsugu one that I've had for years, I feel like I could throw, in fact, it has fallen off the shelf numerous times, and it has also been eaten by dinosaurs and fallen off a small rock, and it kept together. You saw from my review of the Figma Nanami, if you watched it, that the foot broke, and all I did was touch it. I just touched it and the foot broke. So, modern Figmas, Figuarts, this is better quality. I feel like this is on par with old Figmas that were built to last, built to survive a few falls. Obviously, they're not meant to fall off the shelf. They're not meant to fall off a rock, but they do because I do toy photography now and then. But yeah, very happy with him. I'm just going to set him down and we'll take a look at the accessories. They all fall out, so there's nothing holding them in. So accessories, we have an extra head where he's holding one of his swords in his mouth. I don't know if his swords have names. I really don't. I don't know if they have names. But here is the spare head where he's got the sword in his mouth. Very nice, very shiny. Also sharp. Ouch. So it's very nicely, that sword is very nicely detailed. So we got that. We do have is it a bandana or a neck scarf? It's neither, it's his wristband. No, not a wristband, it's his armband. So we've got the armband. Why this wasn't pre-installed onto the figure, I don't know. We have his other two swords out of their scabbards, and these two just look exactly the same. These two are exactly the same sword. So, the same black handle and guard and the same blade. So they're just exactly the same sword. We have all of the swords. Oh, geez. We have all of the swords in their scabbards, in their sheaths, whatever you want to call them. So we've got the two black ones and the white one. And the white one is the one he holds in his mouth. Now, these should be removable. Yeah, at least it is with the white one. So the handles are removable from their scabbards. According to the picture, they're all removable from their scabbards. And that is basically so if you are posing him holding the swords, you can take that out so that is empty, so it makes sense. Because otherwise, if you leave that in while you have him with this head, then he's got two of the same sword. And it makes him look like he'll have 6 swords. Do these black ones want to come out? They should. Yeah, that one comes out. And they're very nice, tight fits as well. This is the other one. Yeah. They're a very nice, tight fit as well. So they are not going to fall out, which is good. And then we have the hands. So we have, the hands he comes with are your basic fists. And then he comes with a pair of open palm hands. And he comes with a pair of grabby hands for the swords. So to swap the hands out, you just pull it off. And then just grab the hand you want to swap it for. And put it, for God's sake, put it on. There we go. So there we go. Now we've got a grabby hand on the peg, and we can give him a sword. Let's give him a sword. Oh, that's a good grip. You got a good grip on these swords. You got a good pair of grippers. There we go. So now he has a sword. Now, how do we go about swapping the head? It should just be easy as, oh, that was that. Yep, that was easy. Where's the other head? There he is. And just put that on. There we go. And now he has the sword in mouth hand on. Sword in mouth head, not sword in mouth hand. I like that head. But obviously, you're not going to use it that often, and it's very fragile, is that head. I don't like it. There we go. Let's put his normal head back on. I think I'll be posing him. I might have him holding one sword. Can he do the shoulder? The sword on the shoulder. He can. Right, I might have him pose like this, actually. And then have the other 2 swords. How does he have the swords in the scabbards? How is it? Oh, he's got the white sword closest to him. Okay. I'm gonna need to have all of the swords in the scabbards. So he's got the white sword closest to him. And then he's got the black swords. Geez, these swords don't really want to go in here. There we go, there's one. This freaking the sword holder, I don't know the technical term for it, but it has very good grip, so you don't have to worry about these falling out of this anytime soon. But there we go. Can I push the white sword in any further? Oh, I can. There we go. There we go, that's better. They do all sort of want to meet in the middle. Can I twist them around a little bit? Nope, that's how it's going to be. They do sort of want to all merge at this end. In fact, if you just like twiddle them a little bit, there we go. So there we go. And then obviously because he's holding one of the swords, we need to take that out of one of them. I'll take it out of the outside one. And there we go. So now I've got it. So he is holding a sword and it shows that he's holding a sword there as well. So yeah, that is very cool. Can he stand? Oh, yep. He can very easily stand by himself. So that is that. Very, very impressed. Very happy with this figure. This figure is amazing, really. One of the last reviews of the year, and I do believe, I think I will be putting this on my top 10 list. That I do. So yes, very happy with him. So that's all I can really say. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I shall see you all in the next video, whatever that'll be. Bye!